Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Fernando, this guy here, the conservative ex-convict. Yes, this guy, ex-convict, this guy, conservative. Let's talk about this for a second because I'm kind of getting tired of it. The liberal media hacks, and they're bullshit because that's all it is. You Libturds, liberals, Harris supporters who believe everything fed to them by the liberal media, you're idiots. I can't even say that in a funny voice because it pisses me off. You know, family members that repost stuff that the liberal media puts out. When stuff's taken out of context, it makes a big difference in a conversation or when someone's talking to someone. Let me explain that to you libturds. I'm telling a story. All right, here we go. The other day, I saw these two Puerto Ricans, and they came out of the store. They beat up an old woman, took her purse, kicked her in the face as they walked away. Now, these Puerto Ricans are pieces of shit. Think about that for a second. Let's take all the words out before the words Puerto Ricans. Puerto Rican's a piece of shit. That's what it sounds like. That's what's called taking out of context. For you who take this and believe it, shit on your face. You're an idiot for believing it. But that's exactly what taking out of context means. That's what the liberal media does all the time. And I'm tired of it. It's just, you know, this new hoax that happened with Liz Cheney. I heard the whole conversation Trump said, and I understood exactly what he meant. But, of course, they take it out of context. You know, he wants her in front of a firing squad, threaten her life. I mean, come on. Seriously, people. They just don't stop. They hate him. TDS, Trump derangement syndrome, is real. And they have it. And you have it, if you believe it. Or you're just dumb. And you're an asshole. What can I do? Can't protect, can't save that. I'm just saying, you need to stop looking like you look like a fool when you do that. But exactly the sample I just made, that's what the liberal media does. They take stuff out of context, and you libturds believe it. I mean, seriously, the bloodbath, hoax. The suckers and idiots, hoax. Russia, hoax. If I sit here and explain all the hoaxes that the liberal media feed to you idiots, libturds, and you believe it, I'll be here all day. Do what I did. I had TDS. I believed everything they said. Everything they said. I hated Trump. You guys have no idea. I really hated Trump. Until 4 years ago. When I started saying, you know what, I'm a little smarter than that. I got to look into stuff. So I started looking. I started broadening my knowledge and opening my heart and my mind to other news outlets. And I was like, you know what? I actually know people like that, like libturds who do what they do and bullshit and take stuff out of context to make you believe a story that's not true. I know people like that. In prison, on the street, in the gang I was involved in other gangs, there was a war that my gang was involved with over stuff like this. It's the same shit. It's life experience. When something's taken out of context for you libturds, it makes a huge difference. Exactly like the story I just said. But you got my family members. I don't want to mention no names. You got my so-called friends on Facebook that every time I see them post something about defending that side, I delete them. I don't give a shit. You know what? About 3. You're idiots. And that's that. I don't know what else to say. I'll keep saying it. Friends, family. You sound like fools. The thing with the Puerto Rican joke the other day, yes, it was out of touch. It was whatever. The guy came on 3 hours before Trump. Wasn't vetted. Said something stupid. Of course, conservatives were like, no, ho. They didn't defend him. But it's all about Trump. Trump said this. No, he didn't. It was a comedian, an idiot, a schmuck, who is a comedian. Oh my God, you guys are idiots. Wow. It's unbelievable. CBS, CNN, ABC, they all have TDS. You, who believe this shit, have TDS. Wake the up. Wake up. And I'm going to say again, for my family members, for my feces book friends, for anyone that's around me, because trust me, there's coworkers too. And I try to, it's hard to ignore it at work. Getting tired of it. Hopefully something happens where I don't have to deal with these people anymore. But they're idiots. You're an idiot. If you push forward, they're nonsense. You sound like an idiot. And guess what? This Tuesday, the world, the United States, you who believe this nonsense, major poo-poo on your face. Shit, you know, that's what poo-poo means, you libturds. So does turds. Turds means poop. I love that saying. It's hilarious. Yes, I'm being a clown, but it's just so, it angers the hell out of me. Especially when I see family members. I have family members that, oh, I don't listen to politics, but Trump is an asshole. Politics don't affect me. Oh, but I hate Trump because he's a racist. Oh, the world is racist. Just the other day, I'm talking to someone, I don't want to mention no names, family member. Did you see Harris is going to give $25,000 to people to help buy houses? So, you know, in the defense of my belief, I said, but that means the houses are going to go up $25,000. How's that going to help? He was like, well, I had to change the subject. Because one thing I don't want to do, especially with family members, I don't want to argue. Because then they get defensive. Because they have no defense. No defense. Just of what they hear. Stuff taken out of context. Liberal media hack bullshit that they keep believing. But no context, no reality, no truth. Just, I hate them. I hate them. Shit on their faces. And that's that. We're going to win, people. And guess what? As I said before, those of you who are around, which I'm sure you were, you didn't just pop out of nowhere. You didn't. You've been here. You've been in the United States. 4.5 years ago, you were better. 4.5 years ago, you were safer. 4.5 years ago, our women, children were safe. 4.5 years ago, you made more money. 4.5 years ago, you paid less for rent. You paid less for gas. You and your family were better off no matter what race you are. And that's that. That's a fact. You can't change it. You want to sit there and say, no, that's not what happened? Where the were you? That's that. My favorite saying. And of course, shit on your face if you believe this nonsense. And, you know, listen, I love you guys. I love my family. So I won't say this to them, but any of you libturds who keep pushing this nonsense, any of you libturds who keep believing this bullshit that they keep pulling out, and shit on all of your faces. Let's do this, people. You're going to see in a year, we are going to be better. Our country is going to be safer. We're going to be great. We're going to be healthier. And that's that. Trump Vance 2024. Stop listening to the bullshit. Like the logo in the beginning. That was awesome. Just saying. Peace. Oh, I almost forgot. I got this clip the other day that I couldn't help share, that Trump shared the other day in one of his speeches, in one of his rallies. It's, you know, Harris's dark speech he gave the other night, which was mostly bullshit and TDS, major TDS. If you don't have common sense, then you're, whatever she says, you're an idiot, you're sheep. Let's be real. But seriously, those of you who do have common sense, watch this. Major TDS. And if you like my content, please follow. Please subscribe, share, and if you can, support. Link will be in description. Think. Peace out, y'all. Again, Trump Vance 2024.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I will speak about Donald Trump. 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 Trump.
Do you believe it?